Hello everyone, this is Termuse, and today I'm picking up where I left off. Glitter fog question mark? Yeah, where I left off in The Long Dark, Wintermute, episode 5. Last left off... yeah, thanks Jamelis. Yeah, I last left off. I had just reached... I reached the substation, getting ready to do the last... turn on the last thing. There's a switch there. It's apparently I have an hour and 10 in-game minute time.
Hey. More food.
Syrup. Probably overload with food anyway. Tactical jacket. Grab the coffee. It's probably isn't anything. Military stim. I'll leave the sewing kit behind. I've got lots. Should probably just go straight to the thing and turn it on, but who knows what will happen when I do that. So, hey, more shotgun shells. Won't bother with the bullets. No, this just, yeah, it doesn't have a shotgun shell in it. Alas. Grab the energy drink. Maybe I'll need to do some more running. I'm not going to bother with the filing cabinet.
There's got to be something useful in here.
Yeah, I'll grab the water. I'll leave the little cow behind. Take the shotgun shells. The shotgun is kind of a neat addition to the game. I'm not going to bother with the comet pants.
This will come in handy.
Wool mittens. What kind of mittens do I have? I just have the the fleece mittens at the moment. These are warmer. Let's take these. Ditch these. I crossed that threshold into spray and risk territory. That food meter's getting a little... How much water have I got? 2.5 liters? Okay. Where was that MRE that I saw? Yeah, there's an ad break coming up in 2 minutes 24 seconds. I'll just let that play. More coffee. Packs, why not? I guess that's the way out. Okay, let's activate this thing. Is that interactable? Guess not. Seriously, where did that MRE go? I was just gonna snatch it up and just devour the whole thing here.
Better take this food.
Just eat it right off the ground. Oh, it completely filled it up? There's stuff left over? Wow, okay. 39 calories worth. I'm gonna ditch the syrup. Got food poisoned earlier and that wasn't helpful, so... Alright, activate substation. Let's get this show on the road here. Find out whatever...
That's the last one.
That's the last one. I was waiting for him to say the rest of the line in the subtitle, and... I guess the voice actor wasn't available that day or something. Is that going to be Jace, I presume?
Not this again. Need to find a way out.
So where's the phone sound coming from? Hey, lantern fuel. Do I have to crawl through some vent somewhere?
This again. Find a way out.
Supposed to climb on something? How does this work? I'm presuming that burns me if I try to walk through the steam, like just like before. Am I supposed to turn something off? Just something I'm supposed to turn or adjust to make sure the something I'm supposed to climb on. Like I could just run through it and tank the burn damage, but previously there was another way around that let me get around it.
There's gotta be another way out of here.
So I'm presuming it's the same case here too. Here you go. Incidentally, this is it's rather late for me to be streaming. Oh yeah, let me just take a second to exit Discord here. Boink, boink. Yeah, it's rather late for me to be streaming. My sleep schedule's been messed up. I mean, I don't know, it's been messed up for a while, and I keep, you know, this is conspicuously placed ladder. Yeah, I keep failing to get in streams that I want to because I'm hold on, I'm gonna save. Save same slot? Sure, I guess. This looks like it's leading me somewhere. Nothing for me to climb on? Okay, whatever. Sort of deliberately killing time until the ad break is finished. So, I mean, before picking up the phone. But yeah, sleep schedule's a mess lately. But I still wanted to get a stream in. I figured, whatever, I'll just sleep the day away, I guess. I mean, just stream all night. It seems to be the direction I'm headed. Here's the phone. 45 seconds more of ad break. How much lantern fuel's in this? This thing's almost full. Yeah, let's take the full one and ditch the one that I was using. Alright, let's see what Jace has to say. Presumably Jace.
I see 3 green lights on the board, and a bunch of this old gear seems to be powering up.
Good news.
How's it looking out there?
I think I've seen the worst of it.
The pressure in the system seems to have dissipated, so that's one less thing to worry about.
Great news. How we're at with preparations coming?
She's in heaven. Haven't been able to get a word in edgewise since the power came back online. She's been running from system to system, and I am just trying to stay out of her way.
All right. Let's hope our plan works.
Tell that man to stop fooling around and get back here on the double.
I gotta go. If the big Aurora appears before we're ready...
I remember. Life's work down to 2.
Exactly. Be careful out there, Mackenzie. And get back to us soon.
I'm on my way.
And there's a bot in chat. I'm just gonna hit the ban button on that guy there. There we go. Okay. So I guess this is the exit here. Off we go then.
Gotta go faster. Good. It worked.
Did I just... Was that my imagination, or did I just hear a wolf fainting? 40.94. When did I get so much... Why did I get weighed down so much? Okay, don't need all these flares, I don't think. Probably lots of things I don't need that I'm carrying here. Drink up some water and then top up the lantern, I guess. 40.29. It'd be nice if I can get that below 40. I have 8 bandages. When did I get that many of them? I'm sure there's lots of stuff I can ditch and never miss. I'm just dropping the rifle bullet. That's silly. Whatever. I'm just gonna get moving and trust that I'm probably. This is my destination here. Okay. It's a pretty linear path. This whole section of the game seems to be pretty linear. Just go straight from one destination to the next. It doesn't. This hasn't really been making use of, you know, the actual gameplay that this game is built around. It's just yeah, like all these events are they're just a vehicle for the story they're telling, and unfortunately, it isn't much of a story, so it fails on. Like it sort of rope bridges. Yeah, fun times. Nice fog there just to make it feel even whatever. Let's just move. It's interesting visual.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? Though, like it's fails on the front of being an interesting mission field ran out of time. Wait, what? Really? Oh shoot! I shouldn't have dawdled so much. Apparently. I dawdled way too much. Yeah, I was puttering around. The reason I was puttering around so much because I just assumed that as soon as I activate the substation, whatever time left didn't matter. Did I just go the wrong way? I just went the wrong way, didn't I? Hold on.
I see 3 green lights on the board, and a bunch of this old gear seems to be powering up.
Good news.
How's it looking out there?
I think I've seen the worst of it.
The pressure in the system seems to have dissipated, so that's one less thing to worry about.
Great news. How we're at with preparations going?
She's in heaven. She's been able to get a word in edgewise since the power came back online. She's been running from system to system, and I am just trying to stay out of her way.
All right. Let's hope her plan works.
Tell that man to stop fooling around and get back here on the double.
I gotta go. If the big Aurora appears before we're ready...
I remember. Life's work down the tube.
Exactly. Be careful out there, Mackenzie. And get back to us soon.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, I was standing around dawdling and messing around with stuff because
Gotta go faster. Good. It worked.
yeah, it's definitely a wolf dying sound that I just heard. kind of funny. Do I have any emergency stim stuff? I do. We're gonna run across a rope bridge.
Oh, shit.
You're fine. I'm assuming it's this way. I'm just assuming it's a linear path and just it's my last emergency stim, so hopefully there isn't any more running that I have to do. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, like, the gameplay here isn't interesting. We're just running through a linear path, and the story isn't interesting because it's like they're consistently refusing to tell you anything. They're just insisting over and over again, "Oh, this is important. This is important," and without telling you why anything's important. It's just. And the hell was what? Hey, it's a cougar. Are we actually gonna?
Is that what I think it is?
Are we actually gonna have to deal with a cougar here? Hey, you. Load it fast, load it fast. I've used the emergency stim prematurely. Come on. I'm going the right way. Definitely hit him. Like there's blood and everything. Pick up the shotgun, reload the shotgun. Now I'm turned around. Which way was it that I was heading? Yeah, this is the right way. Right? Wait, that's the carcass that I saw earlier, isn't it? Or would you die? Thank you. Thank you kindly. Wild at heart, defeat and kill the cougar stalking the geothermal region. I just got an achievement. Well, that's my first time killing a cougar in this game. In mission field round time. Are you serious? Oh wow. I couldn't move any faster than that, unless I like didn't bother trying to take on the cougar, of course. Oh man, I have to do this again.
I see 3 green lights on the board, and a bunch of this old gear seems to be powering up.
Good news.
How's it looking up there?
I might have to reload to the previous game. I was just
So that's one
and I saved over the Glimmerfog save slot.
haven't been able to get a word in edgewise since the power came back online. She's been running from system to system, and I am
Is time passing when we have this conversation?
All right.
Can I skip this conversation for that matter? Like, I mean, I can't.
I gotta go. If the big Aurora appears before we're ready,
I remember. work, down the tube.
Exactly. Be careful out there, Mackenzie. And get back to us soon.
I'm on my way.
Move, move, move. Go, go, go.
Gotta go faster. Good. It worked.
It's just the wolf dying is amusing to me.
The air tastes funny, like metal. Oh, shit.
Running across a rope bridge, fun times. That's not nerve-wracking. Yeah, I clearly I should not have assumed that the timer would become irrelevant once I hit the substation. That was a mistake. I mean, or even if I did, I shouldn't have saved over the same slot. I should have.
I could just lay down. Have a little sleep right here.
Drink the energy drink.
What the hell was that?
Can you reload the shotgun while running? Fatigue reduced. I guess there's no point in having more coffee.
Oh, shit! Is that what I think it is?
Shotgun is loaded. We're just gonna keep moving this time. Ah. Why is he's taking his sweet heckin' time to reload? It's not just okay. It's not just that he took his time to reload. It's that he started the reloading animation and then decided, oh, actually, I'm gonna just interrupt that part way and. Fight.
Gotta get back to Suzuki before it's too late.
When it started to fade, it's like, oh crap, did I lose again? But apparently not. Okay. Like 2 seconds difference, right? Was all it took between winning and losing, I guess, apparently. Let's just new save. Post Cougar. No. pooged. Turn to the control room. Excuse me. Oh, you're fine. I don't know what the headache affliction even actually really does anyway. It doesn't affect ability to concentrate on reading and so forth. I just hear go beep boop. Do we have power now? Has the Aurora started? What do you think are the chances that Atwood's going to tell us, like, anything at all? Isn't this where I'm supposed to go? Didn't it say go to the control room? Is this not the control room? Oh, there she is. There they are.
You did it, Mackenzie!
Yes, good work, young man.
It was no trouble. Now, do you have everything you need?
I think so.
I still have a job for you.
Of course.
Right.
Please, accompany Jace up to...
I can handle that alone, Dr. Atwood. He's already done enough.
Accompany Jace to...
With tonight's Aurora, we have a chance to pull the data now that the systems are nearly back online. But I'm not sure Jace can handle the next part alone.
I don't need any help.
We need to get the data from the buffers back into the mainframe and then to the scope's relays for processing. But for that to work, we need the benefit of the program.
the program?
Capital P program?
Just a little something I put together during my graduate thesis.
It's a brilliant bit of coding, and without it, we'd be dead in the water.
Okay. So, what can I do?
The next parts are all about perfect timing, and we each have a part to play.
I'm sure I can handle the telescope.
Nonsense. This is too important to let pride get in the way.
Too important. It's so important.
Good luck.
Let's not make this a habit, okay?
Works for me.
You two had better get moving. We're running out of time.
We're running out of time. It's so important. I can't tell you what it is, though. Go with Jace to the tuner room? Okay. Can I I should have checked. Can I stop by the mess hall and find out if... Wait. I have to find out if my bunny pelts and guts are cured that I left here. I'll catch up with Jason in a second. I mean, I lugged them all this way. 16%? No time passed! Oh no! It says 27% cured, and they cure in 3 days. That means less than a day passed. So it didn't count that. It didn't count the time. Okay. Oh well, I don't think we're getting a rabbit skin mitts anytime soon. Alas. I was kind of just mostly messing around anyway. Oh yeah, okay. Let's go. Which way did Jace go? Is it over here? Linear path like everything else. I'm assuming I just... There you go, caught up with her, no problem. Tuna room. What was the point of all that? Just running through corridors, running through more corridors. I guess you want to convey the size of the place.
Feels like the whole facility is slowly waking up. That Aurora is a real mystery. It's almost like magic, really.
Worn out heat pack, aw. Because you can just litter. Hey, he's playing different music.
Involved in building this facility. Staggering.
I'm assuming we're still going this way. I mean, it's a linear path. There's nowhere else for me to go. I mean, I suppose arguably, like, the layout, it's like you can see it's dug into the rock, and there was a wheelbarrow someone was digging.
No idea how important it would be someday.
How important it would be. So important. You can't believe how important it is. If we just keep telling the player over and over that this is important, maybe they'll believe it. Tell, don't show. Definitely don't show anything about what's important or why. Just keep telling them that it's important.
Well, there she is. The Suzuki Radio Telescope. Isn't she beautiful? Lit up by the aurora, no less. I've never seen it so bright.
It's massive.
Let's hope we're not too late. Okay, time to get this party started. There's a fair bit of interference. Keyboard is glitching a bit. Can't be helped, we're way past long shots at this point. Loading the program. Now.
I've got
At your place, I'm seeing some spikes on the sensors at the peak.
Shouldn't be long now.
What do you need me to do?
Okay, this is the tricky part. I'm gonna have to run the program and update the code in real time to modulate for the aberrant magnetic field and...
Jace.
So I'll be busy focusing on that. Meanwhile, once the telescope grabs a signal, we'll need to follow the source. The new data will help flush the buffers, and the data in the buffers will get pushed to Dr. Atwood's workstation for processing. It's an archaic system, but best I could do with 30-year-old technology.
I'm still not clear on what you need me to do.
You're a pilot, right?
Yep.
Know how to adjust your heading to follow a radar beacon?
Yeah, I have a pretty good idea.
Same principle. Grab the big metal wheels at the base of each leg of the telescope sensor assembly. You'll see a bunch of numbers around the edge. When my program outputs specific bearings, I'll shout them to you. And then you have to find a way to match those bearings as quickly as you can.
Sounds easy enough.
The timing has to be perfect.
Got it.
Like, exactly perfect.
I hear you loud and clear.
Did you say you got here after crashing your plane?
Don't start.
Get ready. I'm seeing some power spikes. Something big. It's
It's
happening.
something big. It's happening. They keep doing that. It just
ready,
doesn't stop.
Mackenzie.
It doesn't stop. This game, this story, it just keeps doing that. Yeah, we can do save. So important, bro. It's so important. You can't believe how important it is. Just because the Jace can download the data. Okay. Just get out there and get on with this nonsense.
What a mess.
Look for the wheel, Mackenzie.
Look for the wheel. Said there are 4 wheels that need to be adjusted, moved into place based on coordinates that she's going to give us. Like, okay. That's her setup. I can't stand. This appears to be the only path to take. This is so tedious. This is so much of this is tedious, you know.
Here we go. 141 degrees.
Said 141. Riveting gameplay, folks. Absolutely riveting. Fantastic. Go back, go back. Guessing I don't want to step on these sparky sparks. I have to crawl underneath this debris, I guess.
Look
Awesome.
for the console with the big wheel on it. Come on, Mackenzie.
How am I supposed to find anything down here? There's gotta be a way through here.
Probably.
What's taking so long down there?
Where's the damn wheel? The dish is huge.
Ah.
That's it. We're getting close now.
6'7".
Keep going.
6'7".
Okay. 67 degrees.
Did they make this episode after that 6'7" meme became a thing? Or is that just a total coincidence?
Jace? Everything okay over there?
Don't worry. Keep going. Last bearing incoming. Come on, you sweet, sweet program. Don't let me down. 156, Mackenzie. Get to 156 before the whole thing blows.
Before the whole thing blows? Like what? I guess they're trying to give the dialogue some kind of sense of urgency, but it's like, okay, whatever. It's at 156, right? Why is the audio stuttering? Why is the audio stuttering? It wasn't doing that in previous streams.
The program?
She did the most any program can hope to do. Her job. Now let's hope Dr. Atwood got what she needed. Because this gear is toast.
Not sure if the detail means anything, but I noticed that whatever Jace or Atwood say program, it's a capital P, it is a lower, but what Mackenzie says it's lowercase p.
All the data just flooding out of the buffers. It worked. God damn it, it worked.
Oh, thank goodness. I'd hate to have to restart my PhD.
You did brilliant work, my girl. Absolutely brilliant.
Why is it
We just have to
stuttering?
keep the data flow. Ensure it comes in a continuous flow, uninterrupted.
How long before the data is ready for analysis?
These are old systems, and it takes a while for them to crunch through the numbers. It'll be hours before we'll... Well, shit.
What the hell just happened?
It's not the power this time. Geothermal plant's still showing up green on the board.
Some kind of overload or emergency shutdown.
What now?
Now we do this the old-fashioned way. We start combing through the numbers.
I'll get us some light. Do you see anything that would indicate the level of K index we might expect to...
Shush, girl. Let me read.
Riveting
Do you
gameplay
want me to grab a printout and
and riveting story.
Is there something I can do?
Aha! Here it is. Here it is.
There it is.
What do you see?
It can't be. That silly old British bastard was right. He just never knew how right he was. Why did it have to happen in our time?
British bastard? Please explain.
For you to fully understand would take more time than we have. I'd have to go back more than 150 years.
I like a good story.
She's like, I'm not gonna tell you anything.
Deserve some answers.
It'll take too long. We're not telling you anything.
In 1865, a British scientist and naval officer was tasked with supporting the research of a scientific team, seeking to create a kind of communication that could travel over the air. The Admiralty felt that dependence on the telegraph was holding them back. This Navy man was inspired by stories he'd heard about the Carrington event 6 years prior. At the time, the largest geomagnetic event ever recorded. He had heard that the abundance of static electricity in the air had powered telegraph lines, even after the operators had unplugged them. Fires broke out due to this geomagnetically induced current. It got him thinking. This scientist's research led him all over the world, and he began to piece together a picture of the Earth's geomagnetic profile, and something about the operation of the sun and its effects on the Earth's magnetic field. Remember, this was 150 years ago, and well before they had the equipment to prove any of this. But a theory began to take shape in his mind that suggested the sun went through cycles of geomagnetic activity, waxing and waning, but sometimes spiking inexplicably in dramatic ways. The historical record held evidence of many of these events, but in pre-industrial times, the impacts were more subtle. Even in the mid-1800s, there wasn't enough power infrastructure to really feel the impact of these spikes, so it wasn't of grave concern. But the growing dependence on telegraphy suggested this shouldn't be ignored. And this scientist predicted that if the level of electrification continued to grow exponentially, as was predicted, this would create a serious vulnerability that could be exploited by their enemies at great cost to industry and society at large. He was given a secret commission from the Royal Geographical Society to prove his theories and to come up with a strategy that would ensure the British were in the strongest position to exploit any such geomagnetic disaster. After another decade of research, this scientist began to suspect that this geomagnetic current that existed all around them could impact many other things and more deeply. He began to study migration patterns of animals and gathered evidence of whale strandings, bird die-offs, and other unexplained mysteries relating to animals' innate abilities to navigate vast distances with great precision without the benefit of modern tools or equipment. Eventually, he knew he had to travel north to the Arctic to really test his theories. And in December of 1865, he took a ship and a crew of Navy scientists and mariners in a specially commissioned research vessel, a modified bomb mortar ship, fashioned after the Terror and Erebus from the ill-fated Franklin expedition. His ship was named the HMS Tenebris, and he took it and a crew far above the Arctic Circle, along with an array of unique recording equipment he had crafted himself, with the hope of collecting data to support his theories. This scientist and Navy man was Captain Edmund Wintermute.
The word in Mackenzie's secret message.
It was a person's name.
Wintermute's mission was to collect data near the Arctic Circle, and he and his crew were also tasked with the goal of resupplying a small Navy research outpost that had been set up as part of Wintermute's program the year before. Some of the crew on Wintermute's ship was designated as relief for the outpost crew, and Wintermute was meant to bring the replaced men home to their families. A few days away from the Arctic Circle and 2 days from their destination, Wintermute recorded increasingly active aurora and other geomagnetic activity around the ship, including St. Elmo's fire. But he also noticed something else. As evidenced by their journals, many of the crew were having trouble sleeping, with some experiencing full-blown insomnia that worsened as they traveled further north. Some were also beginning to forget things, their journal entries occasionally slipping into childlike language or outright gibberish. 2 days out from their destination, the night watch rang the ship's bell to announce a man had gone overboard. The man, an experienced mariner, had been observed to simply walk off the deck of the ship. By all rights, a calm and dependable sailor. This event shook the crew's morale. Wintermute did his best to keep them focused, but he was still inexperienced as a ship's captain, always more the scientist than sailor or navy man, and he could tell the men were increasingly becoming anxious, even distrustful.
Walked off the ship and straight into the water.
Exactly, but things got even stranger after that. When they arrived at their destination, a small island surrounded by sea ice, they found the Navy observation camp that Wintermute had set up the year before completely abandoned. The shelters were mostly destroyed, the relentless Arctic winds having shredded their canvas. The sled dogs were killed, some seeming to have been eaten. Many of the men were found dead, their bodies frozen in their beds, some showing signs of having been attacked or murdered.
Yikes.
Keep in mind, the Franklin expedition was still fresh in the public imagination during this time, including all the rumors of cannibalism. Wintermute could tell some of his men were nearing their breaking point, so he sent them back to the ship and took only a small group of trusted officers with him to search the rest of the small island. On the far northern side, in an icy bay, they found the remainder of the outpost crew, their bodies frozen solid in the ice. Some appear to have walked in and simply frozen in place.
Jesus. But I thought we had it bad.
Not wanting to completely abandon his research, but also recognizing the fragility of his situation, Wintermute kept a small group of trusted and hardy men with him. He offloaded sufficient provisions and equipment for them to survive up to 6 months, and sent the crew and the Interneverus back to London, with the request that they send a rescue ship to pick them up.
That's dedication. But what does it have to do with our data?
Good question.
I'm getting there. Months later,
Sorry, it's just... He doesn't even say what Wintermute's theories were in the first place. He keeps alluding to Wintermute's theories. He's doing experiments to prove his theories or whatever, and it's like this is. I've been saying since back in episode 3, like however they're going to decide to wrap this up, it's going to have to be some kind of massive exposition dump. I guess this is the massive exposition dump that we've been set up for. It's still kind of vague. I mean, I don't know. We'll see where she's going with it. How does this 150-year-old exposition? What does it have to do with what's going on? I mean, there is some there seem to be some parallels with like events in Perseverance Mills, for instance. People losing their minds and just walking off into the water or becoming weirdly violent or whatever. Anyway, let's see where it goes.
the ship returned to find only Wintermute remained. He had left books of scrawled notes, data he had gathered using his novel devices, sketches and observances of the men he had kept with him, and a detailed diary outlining their slow but progressive decline into a kind of fugue and madness. Wintermute was accused of murdering the men, brought back in shackles, and once back in England, summarily court-martialed and committed to a sanatorium. His equipment, journals, and the data therein were hidden by the Admiralty, and the Royal Geographical Society renounced Wintermute's membership and denounced his research, claiming he had gone rogue. His work disappeared for over a century until I dug it up.
Why haven't we ever heard this story before?
Exactly the question you should be asking. I had
thought you just
encountered
answered
odd
it.
and inexplicable references to his research, but always leading to dead ends. I finally managed to get my hands, through no small feat of my own canny research and a dogged determination, I might add, on a few of his earlier papers. It wasn't easy, believe me. A woman, let alone a woman who isn't white, had to work 10 times harder to get access to this material, but I managed to do it. I spent the next 20 years piecing it together, tracing the fingerprints of Wintermute's theory, collecting his data, analyzing, and then adding to his research with research of my own using increasingly modern equipment. And the more I dug, the more data I collected, the more worried I became. Because not only had Wintermute's original fear come to pass, that the world had become dependent on the electrical grid, a technology that would easily be taken offline should any Carrington-level geomagnetic event occur. But even worse, that the Carrington event of 1859 was like a tiny spark compared to the massive, overwhelming storm that might come in the future. I started to talk to others about this, but of course people thought I was crazy. They ignored me at first, then started to denounce me, and then ostracize me. Until I eventually found myself so far on the fringes of accepted science that I was entirely isolated, with nobody to trust, nobody who would believe me. I lost my job, my marriage failed, all my academic credentials were thrown into question.
Ah, this explains something about your reputation, Dr. Atwood.
Nobody would believe me, except for John, who you met as Jeremiah, Mr. Mackenzie. He was a young corporal in the Canadian military when I first met him. Handsome, as I recall. It's a long story on top of an already long story, so I won't tell it all here. But the important thing was he was stationed at a radar observation post along the dew line, far north, and started to observe some strange things of his own. He followed the trail, which eventually led him to me. Then when we got together, there were sparks, I tell you. To be believed by someone, it was like a drug. We worked to uncover more data, and he kept his eyes and ears open, using his military connections to gather more information carefully. And he moved up the ranks, but always stayed under the radar, putting his career aspirations aside to ensure he could stay close to the facilities we needed access to. But it was never going to last. At one point, he was caught accessing some classified data shared with our NATO allies, and they thought he was spying for the Russians, so they put him in military prison. And we lost touch. Years later, he actually found me here, at the radio telescope. He was a changed man. His fire was gone. They'd somehow broken him. He said he still believed, but he couldn't be part of this journey. And that's the last time I saw him. That was more than 20 years ago. I can't believe he's still alive. And on Great Bear, no less.
You can't possibly believe that's some kind of coincidence. Jeremiah being here.
What are you suggesting?
Isn't it obvious? He stayed here for you, to be close to you, to keep watch.
He's been here ever since, close by, in case you might need him. And as soon as he saw the aurora and what it could do, he knew. He saw the signs. When I met him, he was nearly killed by a bear. And when I left him, he was still not much more than half alive. Otherwise, I'm sure he would have come here himself. But he sent me to warn you. He made me promise. And he knew by then what that promise would mean.
He sent you in his place. And it's a good thing he did, because now we have the final piece. This is the answer we've been looking for all these years.
Do we finally have it?
I think we do, dear.
I'm not following.
All my research here, and Jace's since she joined me, has been to try to anticipate, to get ahead.
Ahead of what?
The next big Carrington level event.
The thing Wintermute spent his life also searching for. And others, lesser scientists, industrialists, crackpots, even here on Great Bear. The island's unique geologic strata and northern latitude created a perfect test bed for geomagnetic research. Even a few decades ago, a German industrialist named Rudiger. But that's not important.
Dr. Atwood, do we know the terminus?
We do, my dear.
And when is it coming? Do we have time to prepare?
No, dear. It's already too late.
It's already too late.
It started.
What does that mean?
It means we're in a new geomagnetic normal. What you've seen so far is really just the beginning. Things will get much worse from here on out.
But how long will it last? Carrington was over in a few days, weeks at most.
Oh, this is much bigger than Carrington.
How long, Doctor?
I hesitate to say. With the data I have, I can only offer a vague range. 40 to 400.
Hours?
Days?
Years?
Years. Wintermute tried to warn us 150 years ago, but nobody listened. And now we're at the very beginning of a geomagnetic storm. A disaster of such proportion we've not seen its like in recorded history. The power grid is down. Everything humanity has built over the last 100 years or more, based on technology, electronics, everything based on the integrated circuit, electricity, it's gone. It's all gone. Nature is changing, and soon we'll begin to see the impact on people. We won't emerge unscathed. And this period of darkness will last from 40 to 400 years. A new dark age. The long dark.
Yeah.
And what humanity will exist on the
Title
other
drop.
side of it. I cannot even begin to guess.
Then I need to warn her. I need to get to Perseverance Mills.
You're talking about your ex-wife, the doctor?
Astrid will be there. And she needs what's in this hard case.
What's in the case, and what kind of doctor?
She's a researcher. Insomnia, memory loss, fugue states. I think she stole some experimental meds. She's trying to help a friend, a child that's suffering from some mysterious illness.
A child? Did Astrid mention at any point that it was a child that she was going to see? How does Will know this? Did he read the script? Did Astrid? Did he watch Astrid's portion of episode 5 to learn that information? Like, yes, Astrid went there to help Freya, Jane's daughter, but like, there's no way Will knows that. Did I'm sorry, did the writers of this story here forget what information the characters are supposed to have access to? Whoops.
I'm not sure.
Go to her. Regardless of what's in the case, you can bring her here. Her and anyone else you care about. We have to think about the survival of the species now.
But what can we possibly do here?
Oh, Jace, my silly girl. Have you forgotten what this facility is built on?
I just know it's some government thing.
Before it was repurposed for use with the radio telescope, this was an observation post for monitoring satellite communications. Mostly American, Russian, some Chinese, Cold War stuff.
But why here? Who would think we'd be spying from here?
Exactly. A few floors below us are the magnetically shielded dorms and storerooms designed for the folks who used to live and work here back in the Cold War. The whole place is basically a big bunker.
Right. And the team that built the geothermal plant left various supplies behind.
Exactly. There's probably enough dry rations and assorted supplies there to feed dozens of people for a couple of years.
Survival of the species, huh?
I'm afraid so.
Then I better get to it.
Better get to what? What? Oh, to to bring Astrid here. Gonna finally have a reunion. Incidentally, is the yeesh, sorry. We're an hour into the stream, and this thing's supposed to have an ad break every hour. And okay. I needed to refresh the Twitch stream manager. It wasn't showing the countdown. 4 minutes and 27 seconds to the ad break. Okay. Anyway, there's our there's our massive exposition dump that I've been predicting for the last few episodes. It doesn't answer excuse me, doesn't answer all of the questions, but it does kind of go, it kind of makes you go, why did the writers decide this needed to be held from the audience all this time? Like, okay, I'm reminded of there's a famous Alfred Hitchcock quote where he's saying that if you show a scene of a dinner, and I think it was, and the scene plays out with a dinner going on, and then suddenly a bomb goes off and blows it up. It's a lot less interesting than if you if you let the audience know ahead of time that there's a bomb there. Then the whole time they're watching the dinner, it becomes a lot more interesting, and they're watching the comings and goings of people and what everyone is doing, and that it makes it it makes it more interesting, because every detail suddenly becomes important. The execution of the story in this feels like the dinner where you didn't tell the audience that there's a bomb. So all of it's uninteresting. Oh dear, the ad break countdown's frozen. That's not a good sign. Is this thing still on? Okay, ad starts in 2 minutes, 3 seconds. It was frozen at 4 minutes and something. Is this thing working? Oh, weird. That's weird. When I'm clicked into the game, the countdown fails to update. Like, the monitor is still working. Like, if I move this over to this monitor, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, this stream today is just acting strangely for some reason. Like, I don't think it has to do with the part of the game that I'm in. Like, all the animation and audio is stuttering. The countdown isn't functioning properly. Very strange, very strange. Anyway, 1 minute. Just want to finish what I'm saying. Like, what I'm trying to say is the story. There are multiple ways to make the story interesting. Okay, a lot of it centers around drama, or having interesting characters, making giving the audience something to care about. Now Atwood has laid out the stakes, this notion that all electronics across the Earth are going to stop working. I guess is what she's saying, calling it a new dark age, or the long dark, as she puts it. Why did you wait so late to tell the audience what the stakes are here? You know. This story is just so mismanaged. Anyway, ad break is imminent. I'll say more of this later. I'll be right back. And I'm back again. Okay, so anyway, yeah, getting back to what I was saying. Like, it took us until the end of episode. Probably not even at the end. Like, hold on, hang on, let me just bring this up here. Okay, first of all, I should probably save it. So important, bro. You save. What do I call this? Stakes established. There you go. Doesn't it say? Does it say? If I click on here, okay, it says absolute completion 60%. These all say 60% though. Yeah, it's been saying 60% for a while. Hold on. What answers? Answers? Question mark, exclamation mark. Okay, so it said it went to 60% completion after Astrid's section got completed, and then it's just said 60% ever since. Okay. Excuse me. So we're probably actually closer to the actual end of the game than this thing lets on. Sorry, excuse me. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying. Yeah, so so I guess we've learned the stakes of the disaster now that this whole geomagnetic whatchamacallit makes just makes electricity in general function across the Earth, and this geomagnetic storm event is supposed to make all electronics on Earth stop working and enter the Dark Age, which they call the Long Dark, which is a little at odds with the message you get in survival mode when it says you faded into the Long Dark, which sort of seems to imply that the phrase "the Long Dark" refers to death, not the name of a technological dark age, but whatever. And we've learned that Wintermute, the name of story mode, is the name of the naval scientist who was researching this phenomenon. Like, okay. What can I say about this? Yeah, it's still. I still like it doesn't work. The way that I used the Alfred Hitchcock anecdote earlier about you didn't tell the audience that there was a bomb before the bomb went off, so you just ended up telling an uninteresting story. The bomb exploding is shocking, but because you didn't set it up properly, it falls flat. Yes, you've had characters hyping up. This is important. This is important. This is so important. This is so important, bro. Trust me. Ooh, that's interesting. This thing is failing to update. Welcome to the stream. AONU has a very good way of explaining this whole episode. Yeah. Welcome to the stream. First time chatter I see. I assume that you're already very familiar with episode 5 of Wintermute. I'm not quite at the end yet. It looks like it's heading towards the end. Apparently, I'm now so important, bro. Apparently, I'm heading to a reunion with Astrid now. All right. yes, you've had characters like Methuselah and Jeremiah, and then what's his name, Tyler, the stoner DJ, say, and then finally Atwood hammering into like over and over again, this is important, this is so important. Like, yes, okay, after the 17 millionth time you've been told this is so important, it stops being interesting. I mean, it stopped being interesting a long time ago, where it just tries to dangle you with look at this mystery we have. It's so mysterious. It's an important mystery going on here, but not giving you any actual information. And then it waits until the end of episode 5 to tell you, oh yeah, these are the stakes you're dealing with, by the way. All electronics on Earth are about to stop working. Maybe open with that or something. Like instead of having Jeremiah go, this is so important, this is so important, give some hint. There's no reason for him to hide that information. There's no reason for it. What? Why be so coy about it? Why be so secretive about it? I don't know. Like the writers want to draw out suspense or something, I guess. But if the audience doesn't know the stakes they're dealing with, we don't have any reason to care about anything, and the story just ends up being uninteresting. It just falls flat. And I just this, the past hour of the stream, it's just been a whole bunch of running down linear corridors. So the gameplay is uninteresting, the story is uninteresting. They put so much work into it, the voice acting, the animations, the artwork. They put so much. There's so much effort is on display, but the execution is terrible. Incidentally, the art and animation during that last cutscene was kind of neat. They're doing bring back the bit from back in episode 2 when Jeremiah tells a story about the bear, and the camera pans over to the fire, and then you see the scenes play out in the fire, and then they brought that back, and it's zooming in on the computer and ASCII art of the characters from 150 years ago, and then it cuts to the wall and it shows artwork on there too. That was neat. I mean, that was honestly it's a a colorful, creative, artistic way of relaying the. Oh hey, Deadpool's raiding in. Welcome to the stream, Raiders. Thank you very much for the raid to the Deadpool. How's your stream? Hey, let's give you a shout out. I'm having some issues with the stream today. For some reason, it's not showing chat messages properly. I didn't even realize that AUNU was continuing to post messages here until I just clicked off the window. I don't know why Twitch is acting up. But here, let's give you a shout out. Hopefully this doesn't crash the stream. This is it's supposed to play a clip from your channel. Is it gonna? Hopefully it doesn't break the stream when I do this. Sometimes it does.
I don't believe you that there's no wind whatsoever. These are lies to make me go outside.
All right, yeah. There you go. The Deadpool, usually playing the Long Dark. Looks like you were playing Elden Ring today. It's cool. It's cool. Anyway, yeah, sorry, I fell behind the chat here because this thing was failing to display the messages for me. Yeah, definitely worth playing if you enjoy the story, but just odd storytelling at the end of so much waiting. Yeah. I'm coming up to the. I think I'm coming up to the end of story mode of episode 5. Episode 5 story mode. we just had Atwood's big exposition dump where she does the title drop, boom, and this is Wintermute, and boom, and this is what the Long Dark means. I was just complaining about it. I was expressing that I'm just kind of unimpressed. I'm gonna keep playing. We'll see where this goes. There's still some unanswered questions, like what does Astrid mean to Will and so on. Incidentally, it's really stuttery today. I don't know what's up with the animation and so on. Everything's really jerky today. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, I've got a destination here. High energy, find Astrid and Perseverance Mills. Oh, we're gonna actually be able to go over there. I was gonna say, I wonder if this is gonna get integrated into like survival mode. Although this whole map is so linear that I can't imagine it being a particularly interesting survival mode map. Which way am I going again? Hold on. I wonder if I should take the bunny pelt and guts with me. I slew a couple of bunnies over here, and I think it's ultimately pointless because this stretch of story mode does not work like a normal game of the Long Dark. Whole building is a frames per second killer. Yeah, now that you mention it. Yeah, this building, it's overly large for what I mean. I get that they want to establish the scale and show that it's this huge place or whatever, but yeah, it just makes everything chug. It's a lot of food. I suppose there's anything I actually need. I never got a bedroll, right? Yeah, this thing doesn't give you a bedroll. And the beds were non-functional. Don't suppose I can actually use the beds and sleep. Oh yeah, just for fun, I broke down the bookcase, and all the books are just floating there now. Are any of these beds functional now? Last time I was in here, it wouldn't let me use them. Okay. Yeah, and I tried making a snow shelter, and it wouldn't let me sleep. Like the game, the writers just want you to just want you to keep moving. They don't want you to play the game the way the game was designed to be played. They're just they built this survival crafting system around it, and then for story mode they're like, just ignore all that. Just go through our linear series of passages to the go from A to B to the end. I mean, Astrid's section at the beginning of episode 5 did at least have a section where it lets you go free and wander around the the Perseverance Mills wilds, and that was cool. I did appreciate that bit of it. Oh hey, this thing's I was updating the chat message properly now. I can actually read the messages. Imagine that. The decision to limit sleep in this episode baffles me too. The whole episode is goofy, lol. Yeah, can't sleep, must follow plot. Accurate. Yeah, no, that's exactly it. It just we're just subsisting on coffee here. I just having coffee after coffee after coffee. Pumped myself full of emergency stims as well. I can just keep running. It just occurred to me. I mean, if I need to, I can. Oh, that's the tuner room. If need be, I can just use the military stims to get the energy back. Which I'm sorry, did I take a wrong turn? Did I take a wrong turn in this linear series of passages? Gosh darn it. Like, none of these doors are openable. shoot. It's all linear passages, and I went down the wrong linear passage. Gosh darn it. But yeah, I was kind of just. I mean, I've spent all of story mode kind of whining about the execution of story mode. Before bug fixes, when you walk to the room with the beds that had no floor. Oh no. Just fall out of the world there. Okay, so that's the mess hall there. Okay, so that led to the tuner room, right? Signage is unclear. No, this is the control room. That's where Atwood was. Come on, there are only so many ways you can go. Did I miss something? Was there a passage that I missed? Okay, this is the mess hall. We just came through here, and gosh darn it. Okay, whatever. Just keep running. I've got those the interloper strats in mind where don't run because it just need to save calories and save your alertness meter, but it doesn't really matter in this. Okay, screw. Okay, I'm gonna reload. Reload to before I ran around so much and used up all my energy. Not that I'm trying to turn this into a save scummy kind of game, but I'm just like, I took a wrong. This is the door I'm supposed to go down. Gosh darn it. Okay. Yeah, and like I said, I guess they want to convey the impressive size of the facility, having you go through all these corridors and stuff. But it's like, does this add to the gameplay? Does this add to the story? Does this add to the player's enjoyment? Does this add anything aside from making my processor chug? Is there anything I need from here? Probably not. After sorting through everything, there's a hatchet there. Do I need a hatchet? Do I need any of these? Do I need anything here at all? Basically, I'm carrying too much stuff. I'm sure. Don't need all these flares. I'm sure there's a lot of things that I have that I don't need. The one piece of charcoal I found, which I've been carrying around for no reason except it's this novel thing that. Yeah, like things like the like these canisters. There's like a kilogram's worth of those, and almost a kilogram of bandages. Like if there was ever a need for the canisters, they're probably going to hand a whole bunch of them to me. So it's kind of probably pointless to be carrying those around with me. But sorry. The pantry's pretty cool. So much food. Yeah, it is. It is neat to see that much food in one place. Not gonna lie. But yeah. Well, we'll see where this goes. Let's see if we can have our reunion with Astrid. Hopefully, maybe. Aurora event still going on, and apparently we're supposed to go this way. Oh, just froze. Is it doing something, or? Oh, did I break the game? Okay. Part 3, do no harm. Okay, so we're switching back to Astra, presumably. You know, do no harm being like doctor's motto kind of thing. The Hippocratic Oath. Back in Perseverance Mural. Oh yeah, we've got what's his name showed up again. Mathis.
This is your patient. And in case you're thinking of letting him die, consider this a little extra incentive to keep him alive.
You don't need to do that.
I need you focused.
I'm a doctor. I'll do whatever I can to help your friend.
Friend?
He's not my friend.
Is this his son? Yeah.
He dies, she dies, and then you die.
He's lost a lot of blood. His injury looks infected. There's a fair bit of bruising around the torso, suggesting there may be internal injuries. Tell me what happened to him.
There was an explosion. Then a lot of heavy stuff fell on him.
How did you know to come here?
We heard on the radio. Shut it, Vachon. You guys did talk too much. Never mind that. Just fix Donner.
For internal injuries, there's not much I can do with the equipment here. It's too rudimentary.
He needs surgery.
Normally he'd be airlifted to a regional hospital.
You'd better figure something out.
I need some better gear, like an emergency trauma kit.
Well, you better figure out where you can find something like that, and soon.
The search and rescue station. They need to keep it stocked as emergency backup for remote communities like Perseverance. There's medical supplies there.
Where is it?
Along the old logging roads, north of Desperation Bay.
Great.
Very rough terrain. It won't be a fast trip on foot.
Well then, Doctor, you better get going.
Get the supplies, and I'll be right back. And then we'll get Frank out of here.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Doctor. Heller, go with her.
But, boss...
Shut up and get going. A little company to make sure you come back. And remember, Donner goes, and your friend won't be looking quite so healthy when you get back.
Be careful, Astrid.
It is a little funny that
Look, I've been
sorry.
traveling for hours. I'm not going any further.
My friend warned us it was a long walk to the SAR station.
I'm freezing. Gotta warm up before I go any further.
I guess we can stop for a bit.
Listen, lady. Hey, look, a train.
So what have I got? Oh, hey. This got all the same stuff that I had at the end of Astra's chapter. Cool. Including the two knives. Oh man, but I can't. All those wolf pelts and buddy pelts I gathered, I can't make them into clothing. Darn. Oh well. Anyway, you save. Let's just I don't know. Back to Astrid.
What an ancient piece of junk. This thing belongs in a museum.
You know anything about trains?
Nah, not really. Just think they're cool.
Is it neurodivergent coded, perhaps? That's the classic hyperfixation for certain autistic people. They just love trains, model train sets and so on. Anyway. I was going to say something. I got distracted. Forgot what it was. We're.
The SAR station.
It just says railway. So we're apparently north of Desperation Bay. I remember what I was going to say. Yeah, kind of funny. We just cut from the hospital in Perseverance Mills to this new location in Desperation Bay. We're just gonna cut out all the travel time and so on. Why could you do that for Will? You made him walk all the way through, all these twisting, winding, linear corridors, just to cut to Astrid right after. What was the benefit of having me walk through all of that and take a wrong turn, get lost, and go back, reload, go through it again? Hey, fire barrel doesn't work. I'm gonna start a fire. Actually, maybe there's something I'm supposed to enter vehicle. Oh, okay.
If I could just get this old steam engine working, it would save us a lot of time.
Are you serious?
It would be walking, but it looks to be missing some control parts. Throttle, maybe?
Must be around here somewhere.
I can't move. I can't click on anything and I can't move. Okay, there we go.
Well, good luck with that. I'll just be over here, looking for some way to thaw out.
Gee, thanks for your help.
Anytime, lady.
Yeah, it is a little weird for the story that Mathis is sending like the least expendable person on this mission. Like Astrid's the only one that can help Donner, and he's sending her away. You'd think he would want to keep Astrid close and then send...
Maybe I can find something useful in that maintenance shed.
Like, send someone else, send anyone else to get the trauma equipment. You know? I mean, from obviously from a gameplay perspective, you do want to let the player do the gameplay. Not sure that logic. I know. Still don't have a pry bar. Astrid never found a pry bar. Wonder if there was one that I missed somewhere. Only she can identify a big red bag with a cross on it. It's deep medical knowledge, yeah. Probably shouldn't be picking up this food, as I probably already have plenty of food, right? Yeah. And like it grabbed my camera and rotated Astrid to face the building there, just as a way of saying, don't explore, player. Go jump on the railway tracks. You got the literal railroad tracks. I mean, both the figurative railway tracks and the literal ones. Why am I 39 kilos? Hold on a second. I lost my well-fed. Well, shoot. Wait, didn't she have a whatchamacallit? Maybe I'm misremembering. I'm thinking. No, Mackenzie was the one who had the techno backpack. Antibiotics. I think I already have antibiotics. Yeah, I don't need more. Let's think about how far they carried Donner across the island with him in critical condition. I know, right? Like, presumably he had these internal injuries from the explosion at the jail at Black Rock. Although, I mean, how far is Black Rock from Perseverance Mills, for that matter? It might not be that far. Like the way, because I replayed. Well, I didn't actually replay it. I rewatched my playthrough of episodes 1 and 2, and and the way Jeremiah was telling it, it sounded like Perseverance Mills like just comes off of Black Rock, like it's in the same sort of area. I'm picking up too much coal, probably. It's cool though. This storyboard, it buries you in too much resources. It just did it again. It just rotated me to look up there. It's like, get back on our railroad tracks. You go, like Hinterland's like, you go where we tell you to go. Don't explore. Just because we gave you this new region to explore just doesn't mean we actually want you to explore. What's the temperature? -2. Yeah, I'm loaded down with way too much junk here. These fishing lures. Far enough that Will couldn't get here from Blackrock first? Apparently. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's overlap in the timelines, right? So... Number 42. It's the steam engine of life, universe, and everything. Okay. Well, let's drop some junk over here. Yeah, the arrowheads. Oh yeah. I don't suppose. I do still have the bow. Very tempting. That's a lot of lantern fuel. Okay, let's top this thing up and then drop some of the extra fuel for starters, because there's like... I'll hold on to a little bit of fuel. Okay, bear with me. Inventory management. Woo! Let's drop the book. It's a ½ kilo. Oh man, this is going to take forever. It's like the fishing tackle and fishing lures. Like, am I going to be doing any fishing? Most likely not, the way this has been going. I don't need 3 knives. Why do I have 3 knives? Dude, that's a kilogram. All these painkillers. Okay, just drop all except the best condition one. Yeah, this peanut butter's in rough shape. 38 kilos. What does weigh me down? Am I going to need scrap metal for anything? Probably not. Do we need all these sewing kits? Probably not. Hold on to 2 of them. All these matches. I mean, I've got the fire striker. Excuse me. I probably don't need most of these matches. But for smaller items like that, better to put them in a container. Let's toss the fishing tackle in here. Like, it's light. It's light, so it feels like, oh, it's so light. I should just take it with me anyway. But this stuff adds up. Lures are kind of crap anyway. I want the arrowheads in case I find a workbench and I can rebuild those arrows. Do I care about the Go energy drink? Got a ½ kilo of these heat packs. Leave the bullets behind. I've got a bow and arrow. I prefer the bow and arrow anyway. Because we got 36 kilos. Why does it weigh me down? Okay. Let's just toss most of these matches in here. Apologies for the uninteresting inventory management. I'm bad at this aspect of the game, managing inventory. I carry way too much stuff. Okay, so I've got 4 arrowheads. So really I just need 12 feathers, right? Oh. Let's hit transfer all and then... There. If I happen to find a workbench, I can remake those 4 arrows. Okay, 3.6 kilos of coal. Probably don't need the reclaimed wood. There's another ½ kilo. Gets me at 34.95. If I can get well fed, then I'll be unburdened. Don't need all this cloth, for that matter. I'll hold on to some of it. Hold on to one of the leathers. All right, let's get back on these railway tracks. See what where Hinterland's trying to lead me. Sorry, I'm falling behind on chat. Apologies. Too far without a stretcher. Also, we can't even walk up a hill with 30 kilograms without breaking ankles. Not to mention a whole person. Ha ha. Yeah. Inventory management is like 9% of this game. Well, yes, true. Which makes it unfortunate that I suck so much at it. Oh well. Okay, so stairway's broken. I mean, the camera rotated me around to look up here, so the dev team is trying to direct me up here. Also, there's apparently a body over here. Let's more lantern fuel in case I need more when I just finish dropping a big pile of it. Okay, there's a thing to climb there. Okay, there's a door over here. Which is not openable. Why is it trying to make me look up here? Why is it trying to direct me up here? Is there a rope to climb or something? Like the stairway's inaccessible. It's a puzzle of some sort. All right, I can get behind this. Let's something for me to climb here. Not clear. I did see a climbable surface over that away, and it's possible that I'm supposed to climb up there and like jump on the roof or something. Yeah, the very conspicuous log there. Hinterland loves their conspicuous logs, which branch, which bridge gaps like that. All right, let's climb up there. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I want to check something. If I hit load game, back to Astrid, it still says episode completion. Yeah, episode completion 60%. It has said 60% for a while. Like for the entirety of Will's section, it said 60%. I expected that to jump up to like 80% or something once it switched back to Astrid, but I guess not. Do we want some tea? Do we have tea? Got a bunch. Oh, I got a bunch of tea. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Although, actually, I have. Didn't I see? Yeah, I have a single reishi mushroom. Let's at least complete the pair. There you go. All right, let's get on with this. We've dawdled far too much already. Okay, it looks like there's an opening there. I just want to take a peek over here, see if there's an opening on this side. It's just, those long dark instincts make me want to, like, investigate every single pixel. But it looks like this is where I'm being directed to go in. Okay, then. So I guess I can go in there. Oh, dead guy. Or dead gal? Dead individual. Dead
Stuff will come in handy.
Gender non-specific individual. Don't need that. So I've got plenty of food, right? Let's drink this thing. Gets rid of a 1/4 kilo. Yeah, I don't need, what is the state of these? Thinking about ketchup chips. I'll take the ketchup chips. Just for just because it's like the only redeem on my channel. I have to. Leave the cloth. I've got plenty of food. We're fine. Thanks, Good God Gray. I knew I could count on you. I missed what Astrid said. She said something when I came in. Oh well. flare shell. Did I bring this flare gun with me? I think I might have left it behind. Yeah. 69%, nice. I'm just gonna leave. Another. Hinterland doesn't trust you. If you left one of the two flare guns behind, that gives you another one. We've got a piece of paper here with faded handwriting. Dear Mia, I've been thinking. We should see about finally letting Goose have a rest. Figure we can park her right at the end of line nearest Perseverance Mills. Bring folks out, let the kids climb around the engine, blow the whistle, that kind of thing. They're so little to bring anyone up this far north, much less from the mainland. Might stir up some trouble in town. No one likes a good idea these days, much less the fellow who thought it up, but a bit of history might be just the trick. What do you think, Kay? Oh, you want a bed to rest? Here's another flare gun. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm presuming Goose is the name of the train. Figuring from context here. Energy bar, sure. 9%. Yeah, forget that. Forget the condensed milk too. It's a quarter kilo. Yeah, we got so much food. We're fine. It's probably a total waste of my time to be searching up here. I mean, oh hey. I'll leave the sewing kit. Leave the bandage. A toque? Here's me, reflexively extinguishing the lantern because I'm like, oh, I need to save the lantern fuel, but there's kind of no point because this thing buries me in lantern fuel. Even this is the highest difficulty level of Wintermute as well, and it still buries you in resources. I just took 2 toques. I think we might be retiring Astra's toque because this one's warmer, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, Astra. I hope you weren't too attached to that toque. 70%. I don't know. The one I've got is better. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. And I'm kind of torn. I remain torn about whether I should be exploring, like checking out these filing cabinets and stuff, because like most likely there's nothing of interest, but like you go back to the first few episodes, like there were some extra side quests that you could find, you know, and you know, it didn't. Nothing that really added to the story or anything, but you know, it's content. We're leaving the canned stuff behind. I'm sticking with any food I'm picking up. I'm only going to pick up like the non-canned stuff, the stuff that's lighter. Do I want a can opener? It's in better shape than the can opener I've got. Although, yeah, I don't have a whetstone. Just take the can opener, whatever. But yeah, like, I guess I'll take him. I've got enough tinder. But yeah, I'm torn though. You know, like I'm like some part of me is like, oh, I want to explore. I want to check everything out. But at the same time, I'll take the emergency stim. I don't need the water. I don't need these books. I'm already carrying far too much stuff. Like, what's the point of exploring? You know, like You know what I mean? Like I want to explore, want to check things out, want to see if there's anything of interest. Maybe there's some interesting side quests. But I also have repeatedly had the experience of, like, I did all this exploration and wow, all of it was completely pointless. Like the wolf pelts and bunny pelts that I gathered a couple episodes, you know, back, it all turned out to be irrelevant. Like, I finished episode 2 by making a wolfskin coat, and then immediately after that, episode 2 ended, and I lost all of my stuff. So like, I'm just gonna leave the coal behind. I've got enough. The constant resets are weird too. Yeah. You know, it's just such a different feeling from survival mode, where you're in it for the long haul, and you want to hold on to everything. You know, take all your stuff to some central location. You know, have some hubs where you leave useful supplies for future you. Whereas in this, there's no point in gathering. There's no point in hoarding it, because the episode's going to end, and then you lose all your stuff, and everything you did becomes irrelevant. Where the heck am I going? Can I go through this door here? Okay, so this just dumped me back outside. Okay, at least I can seemingly go in and out of this door. That's something. Just got to embrace the nomad ways for this one. Yeah, like, there's no point in saving stuff. There's no point in, like, setting up a home base or whatever. Okay, I'm dropping the shell. I mean, I don't know. I'm just forget the shells. If I need them, they're here. But take the emergency stem. I'm not leaving the bandages. I don't. It's just continually burying me and stuff, and I'm too used to holding on to everything, and I'm holding on to too much stuff. And this is just absolutely burying me in supplies. I'll take the noisemaker. Yeah, after I finish this, I'll have to go back to playing Interloper, and just much more interesting gameplay, frankly. Because yeah, like cured gut. That's interesting. I guess I'll take it. I don't know. Maybe I'll find a use for it. Like, I can. Not gonna bother with the cloth. Like if I can find a second cured gut, then I can drill press, I guess. Yeah, if I can find a second cured gut, then maybe I can make a second bow. That could be neat. What? Okay, what am I looking for here? We're supposed to be finding parts for the train. Was there something I was supposed to click on that I missed? Cardboard crate. Does Astrid even know what she's looking for? What does she know about trains? Oh, there's okay. Some flare shells up here. What am I looking for here? Okay, so this is my destination. To start and back, retrieve the trauma kit. Okay, so that's, and we're being given the directive to get on the train, but we need to repair the train, and we're supposed to find something to repair the train in here. And I'm having an instructions unclear moment because like I'm not seeing anything to click on or collect which says, aha, these are the parts I need. Okay, Okay, now I'm just getting annoyed. Can I go talk to what's his name and... Sorry, what was that flash? Like graphical glitch, I guess? You saying that? Is it supposed to be doing that? Or is that just some kind of weird graphical glitch? You have some more dialogue, perhaps? Infinifier. Oh, that's why I couldn't start a fire in this, because we had to wait for him to start the infinifier. Those flickerings weren't happening before. Strange. Okay, is there... Get the steam engine... Oh! Wait, I just have to find coal? Wait, are you saying Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, I guess I should have looked at the mission objective sooner. I thought that I was supposed to be looking for, like, parts for the trains. You're saying that... this thing is failing to inform me about the ad break coming up. I'm refreshing Twitch Stream Manager. Ad break coming up in 2 minutes 21 seconds. I don't know why this thing is acting up so far so much. And it's not. There are chat messages here which I didn't see before. Why is this thing failing to show me that this thing? Okay, this whole thing is acting very strangely today. Like the animation is stuttering. There are weird flickerings. The chat is failing to update. Anyway, a sleep limit that really messes with the flow / exploration. Yeah, true. Constant resets over 2. Yeah. Just gotta embrace the no noise for this one. I think so. I don't remember seeing that flash, but it's been a while. I mean, the flash is kind of eye-catching. So, and like, no one's reacting to it. So, I don't know. Anyway, grab the coal. So all we needed to do was collect 15 coal, apparently. I didn't pick up the coal because I had 3.6 kilograms of coal, and then like I'm way overloaded with junk. That's what the thing was waiting for. It was waiting for me to freaking pick up the freaking coal. Because like, you're not loaded down enough yet. Anyway, okay. Guess that's all I actually needed. Where's the door again? I'll turn it around. I walked right past it, didn't I? Ad break in 19 seconds. Oh, and there's more coal over here, which again I didn't pick up because I was like, I'm too overloaded. I've got too much junk. I don't want to carry more coal. Anyway, ad break is imminent. I will be right back. And I'm back again. Okay. So, yeah, now that I've actually looked at my actual objectives, and realized that I was supposed to pick up all that coal that I was seeing. Was there any more coal that I saw around here? Yeah, what I've got is probably fine. I'm going to pick up another stick just because I, need something to start the fire with, probably. Alright, enter vehicle. This time is there going to be a thing to click on? Nope. Okay, so where do we load the coal in then? I'm looking for something to click on which says load coal into thing. Hey, brother, go ahead and read that objective list again. It says to light the thing, but I'm not seeing anything to click on. What am I doing? It's okay. It says light the steam engine's firebox. Okay, but I'm looking for like anything to click on. Anything that says do thing. Click here to do thing. Like light the firebox. Okay, where's the firebox? Like, I thought, okay, maybe I click on this thing. Like, no. Well, let me click on it. Like, I'm no expert in trains or anything, but I would expect that you, like, load the coal into this openable thing and then just, you know, light it up or whatever. Repair. I moused over everything. What, okay, did I miss this? Train lever required to fix this item. Okay, light the steam engine's firebox. The top sense friends, you need another part? Oh, find the throttle lever. Right, yeah. Okay, we're gonna drop all our coal here. Actually, no, put the coal in the coal box. Actually, put it where it's supposed to be. 5.7 kilos. Yeah, it helps me move a little more freely. Yeah, those flickers and flashes are weird. It looks and feels unintentional. Do the same exact thing, lol. Yeah. Okay. Apparently, I overlooked the lever objective. The coal one jumped out at me, I guess. It's 76%. I'll take it, I guess. Okay. So where is this lever? What does it look like? I'll just search the coal bin. I should probably run around more. I should like I can just have coffee to I kind of already looked everywhere though. Right? Like, is there something I missed? I mean, at the best of times, this game is kind of a pixel hunt. Okay, so I already searched there. Something underneath the stairs. Something on top of the stairs. This is where I first came in here. Searched all the lockers. Nothing underneath the lockers. Don't need the contents of the toilet. There's a bandage there. I don't know if I'd want to use a bandage which is underneath the toilet, but what do I know? Like, I wouldn't expect the lever to be... Wouldn't expect the lever to be in the kitchen area. This just leads out. There's the office. I already searched all these. Not seeing anything that looks like a lever. I guess I'll grab the herbal tea. Here, let's drink the soda. Even though I should probably be focusing on getting rid of... No, you won't. Focus on getting rid of stuff I already got. And this, I'm presuming, this just goes back out onto the balcony, the fire escape thing. Oh, I guess I don't need this thing going. Did I miss something up here? Dead person, search container. This just goes back up onto the roof. Like, the roof is the entry point. Like, try to think of it from a game designer's perspective, from the Hinterland's perspective. They're gonna put it. They're going to put the thing that you're looking for far away from the entry point. So it's not going to be in these rooms up here, most likely. It's going to be down here somewhere. And Hinterland likes, they like putting like clever little things to climb across and, you know, conspicuous logs that bridge gaps so that you know, you're directed to, you know, or otherwise like interesting architecture that's supposed to catch your eye and, you know, make you head in that direction. I'll grab the lantern fuel, I guess. Some firewood. Fur firewood. Cloth. I searched all these drawers. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, yes, it's good information to have to know that. Yeah, I was supposed to be finding a lever, but it doesn't really help because I already kind of looked at everything, and there was like I tried mousing over everything, and there was like nothing clickable, nothing probable to click on or whatever. How much accelerant? I got three things of accelerant. I don't need more accelerant. Like, we got these car engine looking things over here.
This will come in handy.
It's only 0.25 liters of oil in it. Here, let's empty this thing out. There's a piece of cedar there. Like, what am I missing? Yeah, this is past the point of being tedious and tiresome. And what am I looking for here? I've already looked in all of these. I had to Google it, to be honest, but it's so obvious once you find it. Lol. Yeah. I mean, so you say, are you serious? It's hanging on the wall and it says train lever. Steam engine throttle lever, old, worn, but sturdy looking, belongs in a train, not on a shelf. Really?
This must be what I need to get the train going.
Never change, Hinterland. Never change. Okay, just... drop this thing. Chocolate bar sitting on the ground. 57%, I'm not going to bother with it. I've got enough food. Gamers don't look up. It's true. I was specifically trying to make a point of looking up more often because I had that very idea in mind. Anyway, okay.
Should do it.
And now I can click the firebox.
Started in the firebox.
Push the designated start fire button. Well, hold on. I'm gonna take advantage of our assistant's infinifier. Does that say plus 200 degrees? What? 58 degrees. It's like, I was about to say it's a hot summer's day over here, but that's. Did it just extinguish my torch? How dare? Why? It doesn't want you to use. Okay, whatever. Don't burn the birch bark. Chances that's 100%, interestingly. Oh, even if I use the reclaimed wood, still 100%. Okay. I'm not carrying the coal. I dropped it off. Like, is this gonna... I mean, I'm thinking back to, it's another infinifier. Use coal to get this.
Fire's going, and that means the steam pressure should start building any minute now. You coming?
I just got this fire going. Finally starting to feel my feet again.
You aren't worried I'll run off somewhere?
You? Nah.
Keep my eye open.
You won't leave your friend to die.
It's going. I'll be back as soon as I find the trauma kit.
Better hurry. Tick tock.
I kind of...
Pressure up. Then break. And...
Like, I sort of wondered if he was going to be following us, and I didn't really expect him to. Release brake, she said. Presumably the brake is inside the vehicle? Or is there another brake I'm supposed to release somewhere? There's nothing to click on in there. Another instructions on clear mode. Maybe we need more coal. It's up to 125 degrees Celsius. You just said that's the temperature you need to get to. Maybe I should bring more coal. Here, just grab. Excuse me. Just grab all of it. Whatever. Okay. So shift down, toggle brakes, toggle lean out?
It works.
I mean, it can't be that simple. Something's going to go wrong, right? The train can move slow and fast. Going fast will break through obstacles. However, it will consume PSI? Pounds per square inch? Was it? Was I supposed to open this gate before heading for? Can I reverse this thing? So if I put another piece of coal in here, okay. Okay, so there you go. $169, nice. Oh yeah, I probably should have saved it. What do I call this one? Literal railroad tracks. Yeah. Literally railroaded. There we go. Gauges do function if you watch them. Took me a minute to figure it out. Yeah, I do notice. Okay, so jam on the brakes, toggle them, crank up the speed. 145C. I just have to keep it above. Run over the deer, maybe. Like a deer in train lights. There you go. Huh? What? What'd you say about the switch? Was I supposed to do something there?
Switch the tracks and try again.
Gosh darn it. Apparently I was supposed to go a different way. So my destination's up here. Okay, so I guess... Hold on a second. So, which path am I supposed to take here? Hey, you. Okay, so that's a dead end there. I think I'm supposed to take the one on the right?
Looks like the fire isn't hot enough to keep the pressure up. I need more coal.
I'm burning through the coal uncomfortably quickly. I wonder if there's more coal around here. Okay, so presumably I have to flip this thing manually. Okay, it looks like it's just the two choices. Unless I want to go further back, if I'm interpreting this right.
Looks like I need more coal to get the fire burning hotter.
Man, oh man, it really is burning through the coal uncomfortably quickly. Release the brake, get moving. Seven coal left. I don't know if this is any faster or safer than going on foot. I mean, I guess I skipped the wolves, but still. Try not to let it go too fast because I don't want to burn up too much fuel. Snowpiercer. If anyone remembers that movie.
Need more coal.
No, because yeah. It was a good movie. You know, fun little indie action movie. Stars Chris Evans. That is to say, the guy who played Captain America in the Avenger movies. I made the comment, oh, is this actually getting me there any faster than on foot? But like, this is gonna, okay. Hold on a second. Do I want to go in that track? I have a definite feeling I want to go in the one on the right. Okay, I'm drinking some coffee. Oh, I don't have much. Oh well.
More coal to get the pressure up.
Oh man. Hold on. Before I go any further, is there any coal around here? Also, let's just whatever. You save. Need coal. Is there any coal around here? Seems like it might be a logical place for there to be coal. Okay, there's some on the ground. Okay, if I miss shooting at the wolf, it's gonna wreck me probably. I'm not very good with the bow. Yeah, it worked. Do I need more food? 3.2 kilos, a lightweight wolf. As far as these things go. Yeah, there is a cave or tunnel over here. Wait, is that tunnel where I'm supposed to go? I'm gonna save just because that was a nice shot at the wolf there. I'm not at all confident with the bow. I need more practice. Anytime I get like half of my shots with the bow. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, going by the map, it looks like this is the way I'm supposed to go. But I wouldn't put it past the dev team to, you know, attempt to mislead me, attempt to bamboozle me. I made a series semi recently that I couldn't get into though. Yeah, yeah. So I hear about regarding Snowpiercer. I'm assuming you're referring to. All right, let's get this thing moving again. Yeah, the premise of Snowpiercer is like kind of like a little like The Long Dark in the sense that there's a permanent post-apocalyptic a post-apocalyptic permanent winter, and there's snow everywhere, and there's a train, and the whole movie takes place on the train. You know, with you know, Chris Evans and company trying to get to the front of the train and having to fight past hordes of goons and stuff. Wait, do I want to divert this track? Probably. Yeah, can I ram this thing?
Switch the tracks and try again.
Gosh darn it. Well, I'll just back up while I can before this thing runs out, and I'm gonna have to get out and get more coal, I think.
Looks like I need more coal to get the fire burning hotter.
Need coal. Just override that. It's fine. Yeah, I'm probably gonna botch this. Or not. Right in the schnoz. Does just about sum it up that in the bug protein bars? Yes. Okay, so you want to divert this to the left onto this track. I think we're going to have to blast this car out of the way. Oh, is that a wolf eating something? Oh, he finished. Oh, darn. I think I missed my chance to... I don't need this mitts. I've already got decent mitts, I think. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm like, I don't even see which direction he's coming from. Just hide in the vehicle. Yeah, lots of wolves around. If I trusted my ability with the bow, okay, that's 3 consecutive perfect headshots. So much for that. On the plus side... Ah!
Stop the bleeding.
I might have to reload in a second. Flashlight. Pass. Yeah, noisemakers. Got a few. Pry bar! Finally, we have a pry bar. Now we can just go back to Perseverance Mills. We can pry open all those cars we left behind there. Oh, hello. I believe I just heard a wolf fainting. Is time moving here? Cloth.
Stuff will come in handy.
Okay, 6 pieces of coal, another piece of coal here. Coal half buried in the snow. More coal buried in the snow. If I miss this shot, I die. Shall we take the shot anyway? Take that. Ooh, 5.9 kilos on that one. Hefty wolf. I don't know if I want to save it when I lost like 3/4 of my health. Not to mention, I'm also at exhaustion point. Can I? Any chance? Like, what's the temperature? It's -5. If I go inside the vehicle, temperature's positive in here. Oh yeah, infection risk. Oh, do I not have? Okay, I don't have Old Spirit wound dressing. Well, let's just craft that up, I guess. Let's make another one so I have it on standby. Can I get away with just sleeping in the vehicle? I'm gonna try it. Let's eat up first, though. Let's eat up the ketchup chips that I've been thinking about. And more ketchup chips. Let's get rid of this 22% granola bar. Hope it doesn't food poison me. Okay. Eat up the stuff which is closest to the food poisoning range. Thanks, Google Great. I knew you'd come through. Let's collect the arrowheads back again. Now, is this thing going to let me sleep here? Apparently so. Just get a full 12-hour sleep. No, cannot rest right now. Oh man, I don't know if you can hear that. There's oh boy, there's a thunderstorm going on there. That's a lot of thunder. Can you hear that? Is the mic picking it up? I'm probably going to want to wrap up the stream soon. I do not like the sound of that thunder out there. Yeah, whenever there's a thunderstorm, I get worried about like power outages and power surges and what the? Oh, you're following. Thanks for the follow. I'm still not used to those. I think I'm never going to get used to the the notification sounds I added to this thing. It's all the defaults. Anyway, any more coal around? Okay, there's plenty more coal. It looks like. All I had to do was slay a bunch of wolves. And you know, like I get the idea that the Hinterland put this "oh no, I can't sleep" kind of deal in here because they wanted to, you know, create this sense of urgency and the need to keep moving. But practically, all that means is that oh, there's the wolf that fell. All that means is that you spend all your time at exhaustion point, and look how slowly I'm moving because I'm at exhaustion point, and it's just it just makes things extra tedious because I'm unable to. I'm unable to use like basic game functions like sleeping to recover my alertness meter so that I can make the game function and playable. Sleeping is also your best bet for healing. So like I can't heal properly. And so we're reduced to this, just trudging around very slowly. Because I'm overloaded with junk and close to exhaustion point, and yeah, really, I probably should have dropped a lot more stuff. Not be able to sleep, but I can't. I'm gonna go. Good luck. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you have a good night or a good whatever. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, murderfish. 100%. Is it worth taking a look in here? Probably not. I'm gonna take a look anyway.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh yeah, I didn't look at the clothing to make sure. Oh, my toque's at 28%. Mitts took a beating too. I'm not going to bother with the bandage. This thing buries me in bandages. I'll take the water. It's a half liter. I just drank a half liter. More matches in there. What did that say? Let's get this lantern out. I'm at exhaustion point. This is so tedious. Okay, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna new save. Wolves bite. You know, I've got 5 of these emergency stems. Here we go. There you go. That gives me a speed boost, while also healing me a bit. Rah! It's like, yes, we're too heavy to carry. We're overloaded with junk. But, That's because we got like 8.4 kilograms of coal. Once I unload the coal into the engine, I'm sure it'll be better. Yeah, let's, okay. Okay. We still, okay, time is still passing. We're going into nighttime here. You got 28 pieces of coal. You're gonna blast this thing out of the way? Really? I'm not sure if it's the right way to go. This doesn't look right.
Switch the tracks and try again. Need more coal.
Back up a bit. And then... Is that enough track to get up? Oh wait, what am I doing? Back up. You have to switch the track. Derp. Just use another one of these things. Need the healing effect as much as the Is this enough track to get up enough steam to blast that thing out of the way? There you go. Would you?
Switch the tracks and try again.
Gosh darn everything. This is fine. We're still making progress. It's fine.
More coal.
Oh, I can't bring up the map. Probably have to bring the train to a stop before it'll let me do that. Oh well. Probably should have repaired up the hat and mitts while I had the chance in there in the building back there. I think it's my health would be taken down from exhaustion the whole time. I could just like pile all the coal in there. I'm hesitating to do that in case I need to stop to adjust the track again. Turning into an Aurora kind of night. How much do you want to bet I have to adjust the track direction here? Okay, so it looks like it's going to the right. Am I reading that right? Not clear which direction I'm supposed to go. Oh, like, I'm already here anyway. Let me save it. This looks like it's my destination. Let's just drink up some coffee, just so I gain the capability to run, so I can move a little faster. Because it looks like, yeah, like I said, it looks like I'm at my destination, so I don't think I need the to actually bring the train over here, or do I? Do I need to blast this thing out of the way with the train? Like, it's pretty clear that basically isn't possible to get here without the train, because you need to blow the obstacles out of the way. Yeah, so much of these maps feel like I don't think they're going to be integrated into survival mode. Like I can't see that whole train section working anywhere except in the specific context of this story mode beat. More coal. I should have dropped all my coal next to the train. 'Cause I'm probably gonna need to take the train all the way back, right? Well, shoot. I'm like right on top of my destination here. 6.9 kilos of coal. Nice. Okay, maybe I'm gonna back up so I'm looking at where I'm going. Actually, I probably don't even need to save it. Like, if anything, I can just reload that save there. But yeah, I can still hear the thunder out there. I think this is a good note to end the stream on. Yeah, initially when I started this, I was thinking, oh, we're getting back to a reunion between Will and Astrid. Maybe we're heading to the end, and I can wrap up the rest of this in one stream session. But yeah, no, I don't think that's happening. Looks like they're trying it a little bit longer. That's fine. I'll finish this up. Probably, maybe next time. We'll see how it goes. Seeing about who to raid right now. This looks like. Sorry, bear with me. I'm just mute this for a second. Like this silhouette lies on, what's this? Trapper's Legacy Tournament? History Day 1. Okay. Don't know what that's about. But I can give him a raid. I mean, unless there's somebody else jumps out at me.